There's a saying that goes, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 cake presentation mistakes to avoid so that you can make the right impression the first time around. If you're new to my channel and interested in ways to be creative with your cake decorating, be sure to subscribe for more tips and tutorials. And if you're ready to take your skills to the next level, check out my Cake Decoration Beginner's Guide, which is linked in the description below. So let's get started. The first mistake is using a cake board instead of a cake base. Cake boards are very thin, and cake bases are much thicker than cake boards, typically about 3 to 4 times thicker than a cake board. Cake bases add to the stability of any cake, whether it's a tiny cake, a small cake, a medium-sized cake, or a large tiered cake. Cake bases are available in a variety of sizes and colors and with a grease-proof finish. Cake bases also help your cake look more professional. Mistake number 2 is using a cake base that's too small for your cake. The rule of thumb is to make sure that your cake base is at least 2 inches in diameter larger than your actual cake. Doing so will ensure that you have enough space for decorations around the bottom of your cake. But most importantly, you want to use this space for your fingers, especially when you're moving the cake around. Mistake number 3 is not accessorizing your cake to the occasion or the theme. Let the blank slate of a freshly iced cake inspire your creativity. Always try your best to coordinate the colors or theme of the celebration. Doing so shows that you really care about the details of what's going on. Don't forget add-ons like toppers, flowers, or other decorations to make your cake stand out. Mistake number 4 is not having a proper cake box or carrier. Always protect your cake by placing it into a box with a lid or a carrier. If you're using a box, make sure that the diameter of the cake base matches the box. If you are using a square base and fitting it into a square box, be mindful of any decorations that you may have that go up to the edge of your cake base. Keeping the same dimensions will make sure that your cake stays snug within the box during transport. Keep in mind that the box or carrier will be seen before the cake, and it's a part of the overall presentation. The 5th mistake is not taking good photos of your cake. You never want to rely on photos taken during the celebration. These photos rarely, if ever, come out as nice as we would want them to be. If you're showing off your cakes on social media, you don't need to have a fancy camera to do so. All you need is your smartphone and a few tips. The first tip is to avoid using the flash. The natural light coming in from a nearby window is all you really need to take beautiful photographs of your cake. Tip number 2 is to be mindful of things in the background. Make sure that you don't get things in your background from the adjacent counter or surface that you wouldn't want others to see. And the 3rd tip is to make sure that you are taking photos of your cake from all angles. Now that I've shared, I really want to hear from you. So comment below, which of these cake presentation mistakes have you made in the past? If you were inspired by this video and want to share any of your own tips, be sure to comment with that below as well. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button below. And if you enjoyed the content, please be sure to subscribe to my channel for more tips and tutorials. As always, thanks for watching.